Once, during the time when the Buddha was alive, there was a man who had heard about the Buddha's teachings and the peace and tranquility that he emanated. However, this man was filled with anger and skepticism. He couldn't comprehend how anyone could be so calm and at peace in the face of life's challenges. Driven by his curiosity, the angry man decided to meet the Buddha and challenge him. He traveled to the place where the Buddha was staying, and upon meeting him, unleashed a barrage of insults, accusations, and harsh words. The angry man hoped to provoke the Buddha to see if he could disturb his inner peace, but the Buddha simply listened to the man's words and remained calm and composed throughout the encounter. After the angry man had exhausted himself shouting and venting his anger, he finally fell silent. He was astonished by the Buddha's calm demeanor and asked,
"How can you remain so peaceful when I have been throwing insults at you? You just sit there."
The Buddha smiled gently and replied,
Dear sir, imagine that someone offers you a gift, but you choose not to accept it. Tell me, to whom does the gift belong to?
Puzzled by this question, the angry man pondered for a moment and then replied,
"Well, if I don't accept the gift, then it still belongs to the person who offered it."
The Buddha smiled and said,
Exactly. In the same way, you have been offering me your anger, but I choose not to accept it. Therefore, the anger still belongs to you. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. In the end, you are the one who gets burned.
These words resonated deeply with the angry man. He realized that his anger was his own burden, and no matter how much he tried to impose it on others, they had the choice not to accept it. This encounter with the Buddha was a turning point for the angry man. He became a devoted follower of the Buddha's teachings and gradually learned to let go of his anger and embrace a more peaceful and compassionate way of life. The late Thich Nhat Hanh once said that when you make the other suffer, he will try to find relief by making you suffer more. The result is an escalation of suffering on both sides. In life, never respond to an angry person with a fiery comeback, even if they deserve it. Don't allow their anger to become your anger. Remember, anger is like a heavy burden that we choose to carry. When someone says or does something that makes us angry, it's like they're offering us a gift of anger, but we have a choice whether to accept that gift or not. Just because someone tries to make us angry doesn't mean we have to let them succeed. We can choose to remain calm and peaceful instead. By doing so, we break the cycle of anger and negativity. We take responsibility for our own emotions and choose to let go of anger, finding peace within ourselves. I understand that adopting this mindset isn't always an easy task, but rather one that requires practice and dedication is crucial. It's important to clarify that choosing peace over anger doesn't mean you should stay quiet or let others walk all over you when things get tough. It's okay to stand up for yourself and speak your mind when you need to. However, it's important to pick your battles wisely. Not every disagreement or argument is worth getting upset over. You don't have to fight every opponent you come across. Sometimes, it's better to save your energy for the big battles in life. This way, you can solve problems without letting anger take over and keep your inner peace intact. The ability to remain calm and peaceful in the face of anger-driven situations doesn't come naturally to everyone. It demands consistent effort and mindfulness to cultivate such emotional resilience. Just as one hones any skill through practice and perseverance, mastering the art of letting go of anger and embracing inner peace also requires continuous practice. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth, marked by small victories and occasional setbacks. So while the concept may seem straightforward, the practical application often requires patience and persistence. This is Dharma Stories. Thank you for watching.